This guy is brave for going undercover and getting these ladies to actually say this.
We're looking for livers and cardiac and those, yeah.
I can get you without difficulty at all.
So this footage is being filmed by an undercover journalist. He goes to the National Abortion Federation's commercial trade show. This is being hosted at one of the biggest Planned Parenthoods in Texas. And this journalist is here to talk business.
Every time I do a meeting, I'm like, oh, there's some law.
Yeah, you already know.
And this lady is Dr. Ann. She's the chief medical officer of this Planned Parenthood. And Dr. Ann is in the business of selling baby parts.
You have to come and play with our tissue. See if it's cool enough for you.
I like tissues.
We have a lot of it.
And they're all like, yeah, that's pretty profitable too. We get 5 to 6 samples a week.
Most weeks, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And so I've been told a week. So I have 2 providers who go up to 24 weeks, and Ann is one of the providers.
This lady is named Tram, and she's the vice president of abortion access at Planned Parenthood. And Tram's about to tell us how she loves freezing conjoined twin babies as prize specimens to look at.
We had 17-week twins in the freezer because we're waiting for funeral home to pick them up. They were like the most intact. And I was like, it's really cool though. There's like 3 legs and like 2 spinal cords.
Yes, she knows what she's doing is psycho.
I'm like, yeah, I have like a leg for you. I'm like, oh shit. If other people were to hear me, they'd be like, you're fucking evil.
Now, you might think that this is illegal and the stuff varies in all states. Well, it is, but they have their ways of getting around that.
If I'm doing a procedure and I'm in fear that it's about to come to the umbilicus, I might ask for a second set of forceps. Hold the body at the cervix and pull off the hair.
Oh, so yeah, okay.
So it's not.
Right.
What she's talking about is a partial birth abortion, where the baby is being birthed, legs out, and as the head and neck are still in the womb, they snip the back of the neck and suck the brains out.
When you have patients who like cooperate, some of them are just like, and there's good dilation, it's just like one pass, and
you get the whole thing.
Is that not out.
After this convention, the undercover journalist writes a contract offer to Tram. We'll give you $750 for the baby's liver and $1,600 for the liver and thymus paired. Tram's all on board, and she forwards it to her higher-ups. Now, this was led by an organization called the Center for Medical Progress, which was founded by a journalist named David Delighted. After these videos were released, David's house was raided by the state, and they took the video footage of the crime that Planned Parenthood has been involved in. Planned Parenthood is still funded hundreds of millions of dollars by your taxes every year. Planned Parenthood needs to be defunded.
Breaking red heifer sacrifice update. The recent red heifer sacrifice wasn't burned in a rehearsal, it was real.
The red heifer people, they fooled everybody. So what they did was they said, we're just gonna do a practice one.
According to Adam King, he has the ashes.
Right here, red heifer ashes. They ended up going out, doing a real cow, and that's tikva. It was a real offering. They did it all by the laws.
Byron Stinson, the Christian evangelical Texas cattleman we interviewed in Christspiracy, whose segment was banned from theaters worldwide, raised the red heifers and flew them to Israel using government-backed loopholes and hundreds of thousands of dollars. He confirmed a perfect red heifer sacrificed in a perfect ceremony.
Now that this happened, the Messiah can come build the third temple in Jerusalem.
This ritual is intended to restart the millions of bloody temple animal sacrifices, a system that Jesus and the Nazarenes turned the tables against. The priests trained for this ceremony were groomed from childhood, forbidden from going outside, and not even allowed to touch the earth.
They have to be of a specific bloodline. They raise these children in like these elevated homes above the ground, and they never leave the home until they're ready to do the rituals. So the priest who did this literally lived in his home for over 20 years.
Never left?
Nope, because he was born to do this ritual.
Some say a twisted and deeply abusive path masked as purity. And this one cow, Tikva, flown from Texas, sacrificed in secret, is now at the center of prophetic claims and miracle rumors.
There's going to be miraculous healings as a result of this ritual.
Some, like Adam King, are claiming her ashes are healing people around the world.
This is the stuff right here, man. They have been sprinkling on people. A man with Alzheimer's who just started remembering everything, sight to the blind. There's some real miracles that have happened since this has gone down.
But the question is, would Jesus endorse child-groomed priests performing blood rituals to create ashes of healing? Or would he support a sacrifice that appears to have helped spark a war? Hamas stated that the October 7th attacks were, in part, a reaction to the red heifers, which they believe were connected to plans to demolish the Dome of the Rock and rebuild the Third Temple, as publicly promoted on the Temple Institute's website, an organization that receives support from the Israeli government and evangelical Christians worldwide.
Israel should make the Gaza Strip a parking lot and get a great big missile and blow that wicked Dome of the Rock plumb off of the spot where it's standing right now, so we can get that third temple rebuilt and us usher in the coming of Jesus!
This is exactly what Christspiracy exposes, that animal slaughter isn't just an ancient ritual, it's the foundation of a worldwide system built on blood and violence. From religious wars to industrial slaughter, from big pharma to government collusion, trillions of lives are lost each year in an industry fueled by exploitation, human trafficking, and modern-day slavery. Why
Robinson didn't kill Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk's Israeli security detail killed Charlie Kirk, and Charlie Kirk's assassin is caught on tape. Blake Bednar has brought us this video. We'll break it down. Take a look at this. Here it is from the wide angle. Watch Charlie Kirk's right side of his t-shirt. Watch the lavalier lapel mic. Do you see it explode? Let's bring it in just a little bit closer. Watch this. Put it in a freeze frame. That is the explosion from Charlie Kirk's lavalier lapel mic. Want to see it again? Bring it in closer. Remember when we told you that that was absolutely an exit wound? Yeah, it is. Check the trajectory of the round that was deployed from that lavalier lapel mic. That went directly from Charlie Kirk's lapel. That went directly from underneath Charlie Kirk's white t-shirt up through his neck and created the exit wound that we told you was an exit wound immediately when we saw that exit wound. First we had exploding pagers. Now we have exploding mics. Do you remember the vector analysis from John Bray? That proves that all of the activity came from the mic that Charlie Kirk was wearing. Remember the palm gun guy in the brown shirt, that shadowy looking guy with the sunglasses? Yeah, he pushes the detonator. Clear as day.
Counting gang violence. Great.
That's the assassin. That's the guy that pushes the detonator, which perfectly aligns with the explosion that pushes that projectile through Charlie's right side of his neck and out the left side, creating the exit wound. That might just look like the chaos that you would expect after someone was publicly executed in broad daylight in front of 3,000 people. But in no way did that trigger man, that assassin in the brown shirt with the sunglasses, act alone. We have video now from Destiny that shows the handoff of this remote detonator.